I have another question.
Yes.
So, sometimes at night, what do you do?
Sometimes at night I can't sleep. And I put my head on my pillow and I weep. This is a deep song. This is a grief song. It is an all alone, that deep loneliness song. That's what this one is. This one, it gets me choked up emotionally because it comes from a place of desperate loneliness. And I wanted to convey that because I know I'm not the only person who lays there in bed at night screaming in their pillow. You know, like just, I hate that I'm so alone. And so this one's it's a heavy song. It's the heaviest one, I think, on the album that really digs in there and grabs a hold and twists a little bit. That being said, I've yet to find anyone who's heard that song, and I've played this just live on the guitar. I actually wrote it for guitar, and I've yet to have anybody say, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody's had those times in their life where they can't sleep or they get stuck in that loop of thinking, and you just, you can't shut your brain off, and you're alone, and nobody knows that you feel that way. Because you keep that to yourself, That's for at night to yourself.
Well, I definitely don't keep any of my emotions to myself, so I don't know what you mean. Just getting out of the way of the fire.
The daggers.
No.
No.
She knows.
I do know.
It's definitely a song that I feel everybody at some point in their life can relate to this song. And my daughter, who is, she carries a lot of deep emotions, but does not show them. She's not she's very stoic. The first time she heard it, she was like, "Oh, Mommy!" And she cried, and I was like, "Yes, I nailed it! Yes! If I can make that girl weepy, I nailed that emotion." And Peter did. Oh my gosh! When you hear this, the emotion that he can bring with the instrumentation on this is just top notch.
Right on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's dig into it. But we do have to say, I mean, if you buy the album, links in the description below. If you buy the album, then sometimes at night you too can listen to this song
and cry.
Yeah.
Buy this album, listen to it, and cry.
What better advertisement is there?
Sold.
Or send it to somebody you want to make cry.
That's
I don't know.
Yeah.
It works.
Buy it for your friends. Buy it for your enemies.
And now I lay me down to sleep. I listen to this song and weep. Guitar that you use on this.
Sometimes at night I can't sleep. Head on my pillow and I weep. Sometimes at night I can't dream. Facing my pillow and I scream. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody feels it but me. Sometimes at night I can't breathe, cold and lonely in these sheets. Sometimes at night I'm afraid, lost in wonder. Sometimes I sit and wonder. My mind it roars like thunder, and then I'm going under. Someone save me. Sometimes at night I can't sleep, head on my pillow, and I wait. Sometimes at night I can't dream, facing my pillow, and I scream. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody feels it but me. Somebody save me. Somebody save, somebody save me. Save me from right in the feels.
Right in the feels. Oh, yeah.
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 Let the silence wash over.
Yeah. Let that one just hang
I'm gonna
for a
make it.
second.
There's it's interesting. So before we dig into the emotion of the song, sorry, because we just had a moment. So I gotta fragment my emotional processing. That's all.
Okay.
It's interesting because it made me think of, we're getting on now in timeline. It makes me think of like 90s alternative kind of style. Like,
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Like, when I was listening to it, in terms of the style of the song, it made me think of two people. It made me think of the Indigo Girls.
I knew it.
And
I
it made
knew
me
it.
think of Great Big Sea.
there
Oh
you go.
wow! Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because of the flute solo?
Yes.
That's Irish. That's an Irish.
Oh,
flute.
whistle. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. And is that Peter again?
Yeah, he played
Fucking
that.
Peter.
Amazing, isn't he?
I mean, yeah, I know, and I know that he is. That's just...
I am so blessed to have had the opportunity to work with him. And actually, just a little psst, we've got plans to do a full collaboration
Ooh.
album this winter and spring. We're going to be working on, so we'll be writing songs together. He's
Sweet.
got. We're going to be. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's
And
really exciting.
That's good because it's not like you're going to be out and about playing gigs. For
I mean, yeah.
I know.
Fuck, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it definitely, the Indigo Girls is the one I was thinking of. There was a bit of collective soul I felt in there with the strings
Yeah, as I say, with the
in
strings
there.
and the guitar.
That was, I think that's the main thing that hit me with the 90s alt vibes.
Yeah.
But there's it's funny because you were like mentioning all this 70s throwback stuff, and we've got like 50s jazz and
like,
blues, and we've got some 80s early 90s synth stuff and
Beyond the world.
and world music, and then some 90s alt. I'm digging this generation. You're as you said, non-generational, generational.
No genre, non-generational.
Non-generational, I like it.
Yeah, I love the end with the final, the "Save Me From Me"
Yes.
bit is the fucking
That's
my favorite
the hook
part.
at
That's
Yeah.
the part you're just like, ah.
Yeah.
Because you
Somebody
do kinda-
saved me from me.
Yeah, because like you do kind of you let it hang at somebody save me, and then that continues throughout the song. But then when you have that resolve at the end with the "from me," and you're like, oh yeah, there it is.
There it is.
That's it.
Yeah, I do definitely understand quite a bit that sense. I don't scream into a pillow. I just scream in my own fucking head.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Yeah.
but it's that same feel, right?
Yeah.
The one, my favorite line from this is sometimes at night I'm a freak, lost in wondering what I believe.
Yeah, it was interesting though, wondering what. So I won't get philosophical and ask what you believe as much as I want to, but just because that's probably a different podcast that has nothing to do with the album. So, but that's interesting to me because how many people sit and concern themselves so much with what the fuck they even believe in the first place.
Yes.
And then if they have something they do definitely believe in, then start questioning why the fuck do I believe in this thing in the first place if I'm here and then it's just that cyclical fucking...
And then you're going down, and then, and then your mind's like, wow, just go to sleep. And, and you're so alone in those moments. And that's the whole, you're so alone in those moments. But we all have had those moments. So in the fact that we've all been there, you're not really alone.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
There's some philosophy.
No, I love it. I love it because, so, one of the things I do when I'm sad is I will listen to sad music. And a lot of people are like, that's just going to make you worse. I'm like, nope, it doesn't.
No.
Because one, so there are a couple layers to this. One, listening to sad music makes me realize, as you say, I'm not the only one who's feeling sad. Also, it makes me think, depending on the song, there is someone way fucking sadder than me, so I should just buck up and feel better.
Yeah. And, sad songs, they say so much.
That's right.
But
yeah. But
thanks, Elton.
But yeah, the ballad is always my favorite on an album, so so I dig that.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I like that one too. Somebody save me. Somebody save me. Somebody save me. Save me from me.
The next one is Little Girl.
Little Girl. That song's about me.